see you bounce right and left and let your shoulder. Hey, hey, let your shoulder. Yeah, just let your shoulder. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let your shoulder. Hey, hey, let your shoulder. Hey, just let your shoulder. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let your shoulder. Hey, hey, let your shoulder. Hey, hey, let your shoulder. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let your shoulder. Yeah, just let your shoulder. Hey, hey, let your shoulder. Oh, hey, bro, I'm clean in it big. Now I'm finna show the lean in it, bitch. Nigga, boy, call me 15 in it, bitch. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of Primatine miss. I ride 26 and let my 9 screen flip. Trophy watching Oprah Mac 90 bean clip. Triple black phantom, nigga, nah, it ain't tilt. With Lucky Charms down, man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean, and I bet my car talk, and I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me.
What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Myspace, wherever you're tuning to me on right now. It's the man that's always 2 steps ahead trying to make the next move to improve. This is the Mind of Music. Thank you so much for tuning into my broadcast today. I greatly appreciate your continued support. Today is Relationship Thursdays. That is Thursday, May 14th, 2009. Before I begin, I know you saw my lovely little public service announcement. A little bit on the humorous side, however, I am being very serious with that. That is a very serious problem. The statistics that I put out are real. It is a very serious problem, and it is something that we do need to be made aware of. I did make a little lighthearted joke out of it, but I am being very serious in that. That is something that we need to be made aware of, okay? Enough of that. Let's move on to other bigger and better things. A couple things before I get started on the relationship portion of my show. Sheila Chadwick, you sent me a link today to share with my listeners, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Obviously, in this troubling economy right now, a lot of people are trying to figure out ways to get out from under the financial rock and the financial burden that they're under. Then there's several of you actually that want to go back to school and try to just find an opportunity to not just to have a job, but to really to have a career and to really have a secure financial future. Well, Sheila sent me a link, and it's entitled, I'm going to give you, it's at the bottom of your screen. It's opportunity.gov. And under the opportunity.gov website, it basically gives information on federal student aid. Basically, you know, the whole FAFSA, the FAFSA application. Basically gives you the number that you can call FAFSA, you know what the word is, FAFSA.org. It's at the bottom, excuse me, actually FAFSA.ed.gov. It's at the bottom of your screen. Don't worry, I'm going to edit all this, so you'll see it. It's going to be at the bottom of your screen. Basically, this is information for federal aid so that you can further your education. It's something we should all be interested in, furthering our education. Now, I'm not saying that you can't be anything without education. Please don't let anybody say that. Don't go to work tomorrow saying that Musicman Lewis told you that you're not anything without education. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying that these things like this, they actually can help. They can assist you in furthering your career and furthering your goals. You should always be wanting to be to a point to better yourself. Never get satisfied with where you are. Always want to move forward. So Sheila, I thank you for this information. So please visit opportunity.gov and see what they're about, see what they're talking about. Okay, on to Relationship Thursday. I want to put this out because this was actually not necessarily given to me, but this was actually something that was shared to me. One of my Facebook friends, Crystal Nicole Hale, she'll be so glad that I mentioned her name. Basically, she had a couple of things in her status update, and it's actually kind of interesting because I decided I'm going to use this for a discussion topic today because it's something that's actually a lot more common than most people think. She put on her status update a few days ago, and it says this exactly. Come on now, women. If a man is not calling you, that means he isn't interested in you. Bottom line, how many more books does Steve Harvey have to write to get you to understand this? Get off that man's nutsack and leave him alone. I mean, it don't get no more point blank and period than that. Okay, and there were several other people that have commented regarding this, and she actually put another one on here, and it says, "Come on now, women. If a man is in a relationship, leave his butt alone. Sticking around him, waiting for him to break up is retarded because he doesn't want you. If he did, then you would be the girlfriend." Now, I know that sounds real funny, but to believe it or not, stuff like that happens all the time. And I really think it's really bad, and not necessarily just from a woman's perspective, but sometimes from a man's perspective too. Because let's face it, there's some men that's out there that's getting played right now. You know, some of you, this might even apply to you, probably jaw dropping open thinking I'm in your business. No, I'm just throwing out a general statement. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, put it back on the shelf for somebody else to buy. So, basically the bottom line is synopsis of what Crystal's saying here, because I thought it would be a very interesting topic of discussion here. I mean, women, have you ever been in a situation where you have called a man before and he told you, well, he was going to break up with his girlfriend, and all of a sudden you're calling him and he's not responding to you? I'm sure all of y'all right off the bat, most of y'all will probably say, "Oh no, I ain't never called it." Okay, yeah, but if you really be honest, have you ever been in that situation before? And also too, wait a minute, did I already say that? Yeah, I think I already said that. Yeah, and if you ever been interested in a man that was already in a relationship? I mean, let's be honest with you, and I'm going to tell you this, ladies, from a male perspective. If we're in a relationship with a woman, and we are really, I'm talking about love, and I'm not even talking about necessarily on the way to the altar or anything, but if we're in a relationship with a woman, and another woman comes from the outside, and is not getting the point that I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm going to tell you just like this, that is one of the most unattractive things around, to me. Now, I'm not trying to speak for all guys, but I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm in a relationship, and I'm in love with somebody, and another woman is coming from the outside continually trying to press herself in and wedge her way in there, that's unattractive. That's just my personal male opinion. And by the same token, ladies, I'm sure that there's some of you out there right now that's probably got some guy that's hanging on and just won't let go and can't take no for an answer. So I think that's really unattractive. So I want to hear some comments on this particular subject. I want to hear what some of you have to say regarding this. Crystal, I thank you very much for putting that out there, and thank you for giving me the permission to use that on my show. I always tell you, please tune in to me. You can find me on www.youtube.com/musicofmarvin. That's my personal YouTube site with all of my minor music broadcasts, musical performances, all those things of that nature. You can find me on Myspace. Please look me up on Myspace under the Mind of Music. That is my Myspace page. You can also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Musicman Lewis. And as always, first and foremost, please hit me up on my email address, which is musicofmarvin@gmail.com. Any questions that you may have, anything that you want to use on the show, any information that you want to send me that I could give out to people, greatly appreciate it. And I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for your support. That's pretty much all I've got for today. Like I always tell you, take care, people, be safe, and wait for another opportunity to get into the mind of music. Take care, and God bless.